这个链接我们要进吗？
已经开播了，
没有，直播的连接这样子的话，我这边可以看到，就现实回馈以及就是别人的评论，我也可以看得见。如果有人同时在看，然后有评论的话，我们可以及时回答问题。
好的。
我直接发群里面。
OK， 我们可以直接开始吗？
可以吧，开始吧。
Okay. Hi everyone. This is Lena from PT Miners. I have a great announcement today. We are doing a promotion for the new Gold Shell 8 Leo Box 2. So it's the new Gold Shell 8 Box 2, and we have a guest here joining us to help promote this product and to answer a few questions about this new miner that's coming into market. So Louis, if you can do a quick introduction of yourself.
Hello everyone. I'm Louis from GoShell. Currently, I'm the global sales manager. So very happy to join PD Miners over here to have this time with everyone.
So this is a quick Q&A session with GoShell, and we're really appreciative of GoShell for joining us. And thank you, Louis, for coming. So let's get started. So the item that we are introducing to everyone this time is the GoShell AE Box 2. Let's see if we can get that onto display here. Okay, so if you can see the lower right corner, we do have that miner on display. Currently, the hash rate for this miner is 54 megahash per second, and power consumption is 530 watts. And currently, this is the most powerful Leo miner on the market. And this is a miner that's geared towards North America because of the voltage requirement. I think most other countries right now do run 220 to 240 volt, but in the Americas, the typical outlet is only 120. So to accommodate for customers in the American region, GoShell came up with this one that you can just plug in and mine at home. So let's take a look at the hash rate. So right now we currently do have a miner that's running at our tech station right now. The current hash rate is actually quite well at 60 megahash per second. Can we scroll down on the dashboard screen real quick? 那个机器截图的机器的那个首页画面往下拉一下。
这样吗
？Dashboard 那页往下拉一下。
Dashboard。这个已经最底下了，这个
已经最底下。通常这个画面是可以看得见。Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So you can see that right now for that one hash word is doing all the work, mining at well above 54 mega hash. So it does perform very well. And we do have the miner playing, running in the background, and there's close to no sound. I mean, we do have a very good sound guy, but still making almost close to no sound. That's actually really impressive. So currently this miner is we're doing a promotion on this miner is in stock and ready to ship out right away. So to get to know a little bit more about Aleo and about this miner, we have Louis here to answer some of the questions. So hi Louis. Okay, so a few questions for you and for Goshel. So if you can do a quick introduction for the Aleo miner, and then if you can tell us what is the best miner right now for Aleo.
Basically, you have covered everything that Aleo right now have. Aleo has now 54 megahash per second, and it's the largest hash rate now in the market. And it's very small, just like a box, and it's only 3.1 kg. And it operates in a really, really low voice, under 45 dB, so low that you can ignore it. And what was the second question?
Okay, so yes, so this miner is very quiet. Around the 40s, and we are talking at definitely well above 45 decibel. So this miner would definitely just like disappear itself into your environment. Like you can run it in your office or living room or even your bedroom, and it wouldn't really affect your living quarters at all. So second question, how does this miner, this newest unit, compare to the previous model that we have?
I think we've already have 2 generations of miners.
Mhm.
The first one is A1, and then the second one is A Box Pro. So the first one is only 37 megahash. Right now, you can only earn like $11 per day. But consider it's only 360 watts. You can actually see there's no power cost in your daily mining. I mean the ratio is very low, and you can still earn. Uh, the payback period is like 140 and 50 days. And the A Box Pro, it's got 44 megahertz per second, and yeah, it's a little bit higher with the higher power consumption. And the current one is A Box 2 is 54 megahash, which allows you to do the max hash rate every day and earn the most in the market right now. I mean, it's even more. You can earn even more than A0. It's earning like $17 per day, and the payback period is only 120 days. I think that's pretty profitable for home miners.
Yes. So I think something that you mentioned that I think is very impressive is how little electricity it uses. Because typically in North America, so I'm in New York. In North America, electricity fee is really, really high. I think at our current New York office, electricity rate is well above 30 cents per kilowatt hour. So having a small miner that is really energy efficient does help make this miner a lot more attractive than the typical bigger, bulkier machine. And plus, there's no need for the additional power setup, like getting an electrician to your house to set up the electricals to run the machine. So yeah, what's the let's see. We've already done the power efficiency. I think Louis, you mentioned that it is only 530 watt. And then the noise is very minimal.
Yeah.
So do you know anything about the about the lifetime of the miner, like a typical miner like this. Typically, how a typical AE box 2, how long does it take before it needs maintenance, or what's the lifespan of a miner?
If you put if you put into your room or your garage in a low humidity and a low dust area, I mean it can operate like 4 to 5 years, I would say, in a technical side. But usually the coin side, for a coin's lifespan, it perhaps to be like 2 to 3 years. But from the machine side, we can mine like maximum 5 years. But our warranty is only 180 days. I have to remind you that.
Thank you for that. I think Lena is maybe she met some situations, and maybe I can take her role. You said that the miner could resist for 5 years, and
In an ideal situation. But since it's in the different regions of the world, such as APEC or North Europe region, sometimes the temperature and the humidity could vary so much. So I would say 4 years at least in perspective of the machine. But for only the coin side, 3 years is enough. So our machine can fully support a coin's lifespan. So you basically have nothing to worry about.
oh, since for this long lifespan, will GoldShell provide long-term support for ABox 2 users in the Aleo ecosystem, since 5 years is a really long time?
I mean, we will keep updating our machines. 100 days is our company policy, and after that, we might have some more new machines coming, and we'll be talking about those machines soon. So yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Okay, sorry about earlier. I had a connection interruption. So we are sorry about that. But yeah, I was I lost connection in the, because we're in a fairly remote region. So I just lost internet. So going back to the miner itself, is there any way of overclocking this machine?
No, we do not support overclocking.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think that I do think that even though we are not, this machine is not overclockable, I do think that overclocking does wear down the machine. Any machine overclocking does wear down the chips and the machine itself. So and plus overclocking typically does require a lot more power consumption. I think for the lifespan.
Because our machine is only for home miners, and home miners do not have the circumstance to overclock the machine. So we did not put that. We did not put that thing into our miner. That's for more professional ones.
Okay, all right. So the other question I have right now, I think you mentioned earlier that this machine right now is very profitable at around $17 a day. I think that $17 a day is the price after we take into consideration of the electricity costs. I'm actually looking at a screen right now that is that is showing the profitability before any electricity costs, because some places do have cheap electricity than others. And even though this power consumption is very, very small, we still have to take that into account. Right now, I am refreshing the page. Right now, at today's mining difficulty and today's Leo price, this unit is actually making well over $18 a day, almost 19. It's right now running at 18, making 1886 a day at the current Leo value and the mining difficulty. And
Right. That
yes.
gives you the payback within the 120 days, which makes it the 117.
Yes, definitely. I don't think there's any miner out there that is as profitable as this one, especially since this is something that you can run straight at home. So I do want to ask, will mining still be, because we do know that after a while, as more machines come online, mining difficulty will increase, and then the Leo coins will become more difficult to mine. Do you have any input on if mining will still be profitable in about 6 months or like a year down the road?
Well, that brings to why do we choose the Leo, because Leo is the leader in zero knowledge proof technology, and its innovative privacy protection and programmability makes it stand out among blockchain projects. So we definitely look upon to this project, and we just talked to their CEO Howard Wu on Twitter, AMA. He indicated that Leo encourages that ASIC participation and believes acceleration is necessary for privacy computing and zero knowledge proof technology. So in 6 months or 8 to 12 months, we will definitely support and stand with the Leo and come out with more advanced machines for our users to buy, to mine, to gain profits.
So with that in mind, because I do think that buying a miner is a big investment, are there any cloud mining options, or is Gosha looking into like cloud mining maybe for a Leo coin? If I don't want to run the machine at home.
I mean, currently that's not accessible, but we do have some mining farms around the world. We are considering put some Leo machines in the mining farm. So that could be possible. I do not deny the possibility.
Okay, so potentially there is a project maybe coming.
You can say
for
that
cloud mining.
potentially.
Okay, all right.
But we need to have enough requirements before we start and putting a Leo machines into our mining farms.
Okay. All right. Understandable. I mean, this is a new project. This is a new, this coin is very new to the ASIC sector of mining. I think prior to this, Gosha, I do believe Gosha is the first company to come out with a ASIC ASIC miner for Leo. So this is very new, and we can, there's more that can be explored. So I do want to ask, since we can only run this machine at home, what would be, say like if I'm in US, what's the average cost to run this miner? Do you have data on that?
Average cost.
Like maybe the cost per month or cost per day to run this miner.
Well, that really depends on your electricity price and the price you bought the miner, and then you break it down into the months and days. So that depends on the different regions.
Okay. So I do think that right now I'm checking at the place that I'm currently at. So we do have a like average home cost for electricity in US, and that is around 10 cents per kilowatt. Yeah, and I do think at 10 cents per kilowatt, I do believe this miner per day it will only cost a little bit above $1 to run this machine. But again, that you are right that does
It's
really
around
depend
$1.
on,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that does depend on the location that you're in and
Yeah.
what's the cost that's being
Because
charged.
people might need more than one machines, and they will perhaps they will buy